Howdy campers. So, yeah. I've been working on my house, fixing the foundation. Just the middle of my garage, the wall over yonder. Had sagged down quite a bit and, you know, made the door hard to open. So over the years, I've had to readjust the door, readjust the garage door, and that door over there has been sagging. They got everything level. Got me jacked up, piers installed. I think I had them put 7 piers, helical piers in the ground. They got me straight and level. And now that means the lathe is no longer straight and level. Somehow, yeah. So the ground moved up, messed with the level of the lathe. So I've been out here jacking things up, fixing things up, kind of trying to level things out. I'm getting close. A little high in the back, so I need to pull the tailstock down just a little bit. Tailstock side. I did, if you notice, look at that. I mounted the taper attachment. This is a Morisiki taper attachment. Got that all mounted up on the back side. And I redid the backsplash. Sorry about the bright light. It is what it is, really. So yeah, it's basically just some 18 gauge that I bent, well, kind of curved it, I guess. Yeah. We'll have to do a little bit of silicone in the corner. Seal that all up nice and pretty. I overlapped it, that way the coolant doesn't leak out. Yeah, so I've been a little busy trying to take care of these pieces of crap machines. I still need to work in on this guy. The bushing work and whatnot, still working on that. Oh, I also made a indicator stand. Check that out. Some of that UHMWV on the bottom so I don't scratch my stuff. Boop boop. Makes testing parts pretty easy. But yeah, so I haven't really got much to add other than the new lathe beginnings. Looks like I got a pile of ATV A-arms I need to fix. That one kind of had an issue. Clapped out shocks, bottomed out, and broke it right at the weld joint. Right down there, you see where my pinky is. Broke that sumbitch right off. Snapped it. So, gotta build up a jig, capture it in a jig, and then, look at that. That's definitely not good. So capture it in a jig, re-weld that up, and then these new arms, well, one new arm, one used arm. I think what I'm gonna do is plate it all the way across. Just put add a piece of plate in there, and then maybe do a piece of small bar stock, top and bottom, on this bend right here, because where that one broke is where the end of this weld is, or rather, this weld. So there's a heat affected zone in here, and whenever you bottom these things out, that's the weakest point right there. I would like to, in a perfect world, I would probably cut these and then stick a piece of solid in there and then weld it back together and call it a day. That would be the best fix, I think. But for now, just gonna plate it, do a little span across the top, span across the bottom, and hopefully it survives. We'll see. Amazon's been good to me. Picked up some grinding wheels. Big old bastards. Some cut-off discs from Benchmark. This is like $20-something for these huge cutting discs for the big grinder. And I got some 5-inch sanding discs as well. So we'll be doing some sanding, cutting, grinding, metal work, as the name of the channel implies. I learned just recently that a fellow YouTuber, Mr. Matty down in Australia, has come up with a lymphoma type cancer. If you could, go check out his channel, maybe throw him some support. I'm going to link a GoFundMe that Curtis and Karen from Cutting Edge Engineering put together to help him along the way. It's a pretty rare cancer from what he says. I really hope he can kick that. The guy is a salt of the earth. He needs some help. I can help, so I did a donation. I would urge you guys too, if you can help as well. Thank you. Have a good day.